When we imagine the end of the world, most of us picture total destruction. Firestorms, nuclear winters, or asteroids crashing into the Earth. Humans, with all our technology, might not make it, but the animal kingdom is filled with survivors. Species so tough, so resilient, that even if everything collapsed tomorrow, they would keep crawling, swimming, or hiding through whatever nightmare came next. These are 5 animals that could survive the end of the world. Let's begin with the tardigrade, often called the water bear. At less than a millimeter long, they look like tiny puffy creatures with stubby legs. But don't be fooled. Tardigrades are virtually indestructible. Scientists have boiled them, frozen them, exposed them to crushing pressures, and even blasted them with radiation. They've even survived the vacuum of outer space. When conditions get too harsh, they shut down into a state called cryptobiosis, essentially pausing life until it's safe to wake up again. Some studies even suggest tardigrades could survive an asteroid impact or a supernova event. If an asteroid wiped out most life on Earth, tardigrades would likely shrug it off and keep going as if nothing had happened. Next is the cockroach, an insect so infamous for survival that it's become a symbol of resilience. Cockroaches can live without food for weeks, survive without a head for days, and resist radiation levels that would kill humans. Their bodies are built for squeezing into tight spaces, and their diets are so flexible that they can eat almost anything, from glue to cardboard, or even each other if necessary. They reproduce at incredible speeds, ensuring that even if large numbers were wiped out, a new generation would be crawling out of the rubble within weeks. If cities turned to ruins and radiation spread through the air, cockroaches would still scuttle through the shadows, thriving in silence long after humans disappeared. Now consider the crocodile. These ancient reptiles have been on Earth for over 200 million years, surviving the extinction that wiped out the dinosaurs. Their strategy is simple but effective: patience. Crocodiles can slow their metabolism to the point where they can go months without eating, surviving on minimal resources while conserving energy. They thrive in both fresh and salt water, and their ambush hunting style doesn't require complex ecosystems, just the occasional prey animal wandering too close. Their thick, armored skin protects them from harsh conditions, and their ability to adapt to rivers, swamps, and coastlines means they're equipped to outlast almost any environmental collapse. Even if ecosystems collapsed, crocodiles would wait it out, biding their time the same way they've always done. Another candidate for doomsday survival is the scorpion. Found on every continent except Antarctica, scorpions have endured for over 400 million years. They can survive extreme heat, resist starvation for months, and tolerate radiation at levels far beyond human limits. Their hunting technique doesn't rely on sight, which means they can thrive in near-total darkness, underground, or in barren wastelands. Some species even glow under ultraviolet light, a mysterious trait scientists still don't fully understand, but which could serve as a protective adaptation. If the world turned into a wasteland of deserts and ruins, scorpions would be among the last predators still crawling across the sand, perfectly at home in conditions that would kill most other animals. Finally, we have the rat. Often despised in cities, rats are actually some of the most adaptable mammals alive. They breed quickly, eat almost anything, and thrive in environments shaped by humans. More importantly, they're intelligent problem solvers, capable of navigating mazes, learning new tricks, and exploiting whatever food sources remain. In a world where larger mammals starved or collapsed, rats would multiply in the shadows, inheriting the empty streets and ruins we left behind. Their populations are already enormous, and their ability to squeeze through tiny gaps and chew through nearly anything means that few barriers can hold them back. In many ways, rats have been training for the apocalypse all along, living alongside us, feeding on our waste, and thriving in the harshest corners of our cities. What makes these 5 animals so remarkable is not just their toughness, but their adaptability. Tardigrades can shut down life itself until conditions improve. Cockroaches endure poison, hunger, and radiation. Crocodiles stretch out their meals for months, conserving energy like no other predator. Scorpions withstand the extremes of heat and drought, while rats outthink, outbreed, and outmaneuver almost any obstacle. Each has its own survival toolkit. one that could carry it through even the most catastrophic global event. So when you imagine the end of the world, remember this: the creatures that inherit Earth might not be the strongest, the biggest, or the most intelligent in the way we define it. They'll be the ones that know how to endure. Tiny water bears, crawling cockroaches, patient crocodiles, armored scorpions, and cunning rats. These are the true masters of survival. And if the world ended tomorrow, they'd still be here long after us, reminding us that resilience, not power, is the ultimate key to survival.